Hello and welcome to another episode of Damien's Curry Counter. Today I will be making lamb balti. Now, I don't go to order this much, I'll have it once in a blue moon, but I do like it. But like I said, once in a blue moon for me, it's like butter chicken. You know, you like it or you don't. I like balti and only on occasions, but yeah, I'm going to make it today. I'm going to show you how to make it, and let's see what we're going to be working with today. So, in this curry balti, I'm going to be using some potatoes as well. So I'm going to be using the potatoes, green pepper and red bell peppers, 1 brown onion, 1 kg of lamb, obviously shoulder, cardamom pods, star anise, tomato puree, my own spice mix, mixed ginger and garlic paste, garam masala, some salt, kasuri methi, lemon juice, ground cumin. You can't really see this, but it is kasuri chili powder, some cinnamon sticks, oil, Asian bay leaves, and a bit of butter glue. Now, like I said, it's a dish which I don't really make, but I have it once in a while. So, and I do enjoy it when we have it. My partner enjoys it, my children enjoy it. So let's get cooking and let's see how we get on with this lamb and potato balti. So with today's dish, I'm using lamb. Now, I like lamb, and I think lamb is perfect for a balti dish. You know, if people like choose chicken or you know, other meats, you know, what curries they like to use. Today, personally, I like lamb, I think, and also I've got a mixture of lamb cut into pieces and also lamb on the bone, because I think sometimes when you're having a curry, the flavours what you get from the bone is quite nice inside being introduced into the curry itself, instead of just using meat. So yeah, so I'm going to be using lamb. I'm not overloading the pan because I want the meat to be cooked, because this is our pre-cooked meat before it goes into the curry. I don't ever put raw meat into my curries to mix with the spices. I think it just gives it a different texture when you're eating it. I think if you pre-cook your meat beforehand, before you put it into the curry itself, into your main ingredients and your base curry, your base gravy, I think it just gives it a little bit more flavour when you pre-cook it. So yeah, so like I said, I'm using 1 kilogram of lamb, a mixture of leg, shoulder. Again, just keep cooking it. You don't want it sticking, you don't want it getting too brown, and you don't want it getting too burnt as well, because if it goes too burnt then it's right chewy and you don't want it chewy. You just want this meat to just disintegrate in your mouth, you know. So yeah, so like I said, we'll keep on cooking this lamb, and we'll once I've done the rest of it, we'll come back and then we'll go on how to cook the main ingredients for the curry. Right, so as lamb is right nice and pre-cooked now, nice golden brown colour. This is ready now to go into the plate, and we will start the cooking of the oil, of the spices and everything like that. Okay, so we'll come back to this in a second. So we're going to be adding our oil now. So you want to use at least 4 tablespoons, or the equivalent to at least 60 to 70 ml. Okay, that goes in. Next, we're going to be adding these bay leaves. Put 3 in today. And we're going to putting in our star anise. Yep, goes in there. And also, we're going to be wanting to put in our cinnamon stick. That goes in. And lastly, you want to put the seeds of the cardamom. You can use black cardamom seeds or green cardamom seeds, whatever you choose. And today I'm using green. Like I said, just the seeds, nothing else. And I'm going to give that a stir. I'm using an induction hob, and I've got this set to number 5. So if you're working with gas out there, I would say gas mark number 6. But with the induction hob today, I'm using it on number 5. So we're just getting all these ingredients now, infusing the oil with their flavours. Another 30 seconds like that will be fine. You don't want the star anise to go black either, you don't want it burning. Just nice, just as it is now. Looking good. So next, just before I put in the onions, you can smell the star anise as well, with it being like a what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember the word. I'm sorry. It's a potent smell, but yeah, it does all get into the oil. It infuses all the oil. So next thing goes our onions. And also our green and red bell peppers. I've also cut one thin chilli. So I'm putting that in as well. So get a nice stir, get all the ingredients now mixed together. Next thing to go in, garlic and ginger paste. One tablespoon. And keep stirring it, get them all mixed together. If you feel like it's not enough oil, you can add more as you go along. Right, now it's time to turn up the heat a bit, so I'll go to number 7. The reason for doing this is you want the peppers to be really soft now for us balti. Even now with no spices in it, I don't like that, no meat or anything in this pan now. The smell what you can get from the ingredients as it is now in the pan is really nice. Right, and we'll leave that to soften up a little bit, get brown. Right, we're back. And now we want to add the spices into the pan. Get that all mixed up. Water to this. So in the spices, what I've put in this is just basic, some of my spice mix, some of the Kashmiri chili powder, some cumin powder, and some coriander powder, bit of salt, and this what I'm putting in now is Kashmiri methi. Okay, so give that a nice good mix. Gram masala in there as well. Gram masala is just a spice which has a mixture of a load of different spices all mixed together. So that's looking nice. Is that your paste now? So you want to add a little bit of paste gravy. Get that all mixed in. Again, another paste gravy. And it does get nice and thick. Now, turn the heat down. So I'll put that to number 4. Now it's at this point now where you want to add balti paste. Now balti paste is mixed up of a load of different type of ingredients: onions, red chilies, coriander. I don't like coriander, so it doesn't go in my dishes. But when I'm making it for other people, I'll put coriander in for them, obviously. Then you know, fresh tomato paste, fresh ginger, and a load of other stuff. There's always different types of balti paste to put in. So this is one that I make myself. For last one, 5. Again, give that a nice mix. And now you want to add some tomato puree. So I'm going to put 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's just see how we go with that. Keep giving it a good stir. Get all the spices mixed in. So with baltis you can put everything in. You can put more. You can put mushrooms in it, or other stuff. I don't like mushrooms, that's why I'm adding potatoes to mine as well. Obviously it gives the dish a thicker look. You know, it's not, the sauce isn't too runny. It's nice and thick, where you can just use, you know, chapatis to scrape it out and off your dish. So it's nice now. So now you want to add your meat, which we've already done. This is our pre-cooked lamb. So put everything in, get all the juices from the pan. Scrape it all off and scrape it, get it all in there. Get it all mixed up. Already that. Looking so nice already. Let that simmer for a little bit. Get some more base gravy. If you don't know what base gravy is, I have a video on my channel which shows you how to make a cheap base gravy. I'm going to check that out. Damien's curry counter. Looking nice so far as that really is, I must admit. Now to add the last part now of your base gravy. Get that all in there. You want to use 330 to 340 mils of base gravy. Looking at that already, it just looks. Can't wait to eat this. So it's now at this point you're going to try and dig out your bay leaves. That cinnamon stick. If you can find the other bay leaf, that is. Aha, there you go. Out they come. And as you can see, this curry is not a thin base curry. It's quite a thick curry, and it gets thicker and thicker and thicker with it the longer you make it simmer. So this is looking really nice as this now, really nice. So we're going to leave that to simmer for a bit. Number 3. Yep, we're going to leave this to simmer for a bit, and we're going to come back and see how we're getting on. Right, we're back. We've let this simmer for about 15-20 minutes now, and you can see how the sauce has got so thick. So I'm going to show you how it looks. Like I said, it's not a thin sauce, it's quite a thick, very, very thick sauce, which is what you want for a balti. Okay. So we're going to be now adding our potatoes. Like I said, some people put mushrooms in this. I don't. Don't like mushrooms, if I'm honest. I prefer potatoes, so a few potatoes in. Just gently mix that up because you don't want to crush the potatoes, so they'll just get mushy then. And you don't want that. Keep mixing it all around. Rest of the potatoes. So with the potatoes, I used around two small to medium sized potatoes. You know, not like a size of a jacket potato one, but just a nice medium sized potato. Get that all in. Because like I said, I want this to be a nice thick dish. So I'm going to leave that again to simmer. I'm going to add just a dash of water to give it now a little bit of just a little bit more runnier sauce, because I'm going to cook the potatoes through as well with the heat, and then by the time it comes, that will have again thickened up nicely. So again, leave it to simmer now for 10 minutes or so, and we'll come back to it and see how we have got on. Right, we are back. I've left this simmer again for another 10 minutes, and like I said, the sauce thickens up really nice now. So at the end of this part now, what you want to do is to give the balti a little bit of a kick, which I'm going to be using 1 teaspoon of buttercream. Okay. Just bang it in and let it melt. That's all you got to do. Leave it to melt, and this gives the balti a nice taste, a nice little bit extra flavour, I'd say, because I haven't used that. But yeah, and so let's get this going. Let it melt all over. You see how I'm not mixing it into the gravy already, or the sauce or the curry. I'm just turning it around and making sure it melts all over before I can't do it just like that, when I can't get hold of it. And as you can see, it nice and pulls on top, and at this point now, all you want to do, mix it in, and straight away the smell of the butter ghee and leave it, as we're going to portion it out now. stir one more time. And now all that's left to do is to portion it out. Let's see what we get. Remember, there's lamb in here and potato. Looking nice already, is this? That'll be quite a lot, which is good if you like your curries. And there we have it, people. Lamb and potato balti. Now, like I said, at this point you can add fresh coriander to it. I don't like coriander, so that's why I don't put it in fresh with the stalks and the leaves, but I do use coriander powder. But yeah, so there you go. So 3 big portions, I'd say. That's quite big, that. And yeah, lamb and potato balti. Didn't take long to cook. Quite happy. Turned out alright. So thank you for watching Damien's Curry Counter. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will try and bring as many curries and Asian dishes, BIR dishes, as much as I possibly can. And again, yeah, stay safe, and thank you for watching Damien's Curry Counter. Goodbye.